Hi everyone, I'm JD from Melbourne Journals, and today I'm taking you thrifting with me at one of my favourite vintage shops. This one is called Butlers. It is in Olinda, down in Melbourne, Australia. So I went to Melbourne for a couple weeks to visit my family, and whenever I go to Melbourne, this is a shop I always like to go to. I've had quite a few videos up on my channel showing this shop, but every time you go in, there are different things to see because it's basically made up of different stalls. So different owners own each of these different stalls and they can set it up however they want, and they're always continually getting new stock. So every time I go, it's really fun because you just never know what you'll find. I love the thrill of the treasure hunt, and every single time that I have gone to this shop, I have walked away with some treasures. In the past, I've gotten some postcards from there, some tea cards and playing cards, and one time I found my very first vintage ledger from this shop. I've picked up various books from there in the past as well. But this time I got just a couple things, and I will show you in this video when I get to them. But yeah, just first of all, taking you for a little walk around the shop and showing you all of the wonderful treasures and the variety of items there are. And over here, this is a table where I found the first treasure that I picked up. Except, hang on, I'm just going to give you a look over here first of all, and then I'm going to swing back to that table. And yeah, I just have to make sure I'm avoiding people's faces as much as possible, and so I apologize if I swing you around a bit quickly, and if you wanted to get a better look at something, apologize if I move on a bit too quickly. But yeah, underneath this stack of books, I found this book here. Love the stamped numbers in the top right hand corner, and it alternates with lined pages and then blank pages in between, and it's got the blue carbon paper as well at the back. A couple pages ripped out at the front. It started at page number 15, which is my favorite number, but still a lot of pages in that book. So it kind of looks like a vintage ledger or vintage exercise book. So that's my absolute favorite thing to look for whenever I go thrifting or vintage shopping, because my favorite supply for journal making is vintage ledger papers or vintage writing papers. So they're blank, but they've still got something interesting on it, whether it's the lines, and especially with those stamped numbers, that's my favorite. So now here, this is the second thing I picked up, and it was these, I think they're German scraps, and beautiful figures there with gorgeous dresses and beautiful colours. They're quite large. I haven't seen too many scraps that big. I mean, I'm sure there's heaps of them, but this is my very first time getting scrap pieces. I see videos of other people sharing especially Victorian scraps, and I've always loved them, always loved them, and always kept my eye out for them. So I was kind of excited to find some scrap pieces for the very first time myself in person. And yeah, they were so gorgeous. They kind of remind me of flower fairies. Then just showing you some other goodies that I found that I was tempted to purchase, but I didn't end up getting. I was very frugal this time. Of course, being in Melbourne, I have to think about what I can take back with me, and what I usually do is I actually send up a box because it's cheaper to post up a box than to take it through on the plane. So got a system that kind of works well. And can you see those envelopes at the back there? Very cool. There was a floral book that I I did a bit of flip through earlier on, and it was very beautiful. I was very tempted to get that one. It has some really gorgeous color illustrations, but there weren't very many pages in the book. And you know me, if you watch my channel for a while, you know that I need things in bulk. I need a lot of pages, or I need a lot of items in a pack for me to get it, or a lot of pages in a ledger for me to get it. Again, I was tempted to get some of these tea cards, but a little while back on my channel, I shared a video of my tea card haul, and I've got, almost 200 tea cards at the moment. So I thought, let's restrain myself, even though I love them. I've got 200 of them. I really don't need any more at this moment. But yes, that's one of those things that I do love collecting. I really liked the color of that blue candle holder. Very, very sweet. So as well as looking for junk journal supplies, I do also enjoy looking for decor supplies, things that I can actually use to store and organize my supplies. So I'm looking at letter holders and herb spice racks, those types of things, and wooden boxes and drawers, and little trinket dishes, plates, little things that you can hold ephemera in, all that sort of thing. I am keeping my eye out for that, and I did find quite a few lovely pieces in this shop, but again, being in Melbourne, I didn't want to get anything too big that I would have to post back up. So, but yeah, I am always looking out for things like that. I have recently filmed an updated studio tour. Like, look at these sage green wooden boxes. I love them. I would totally be happy having those in my room. I love shelves. I was tempted to get these as well. This pack of little envelopes, but again, I was being frugal, so I didn't end up getting them. So yeah, like I said, I was sharing, I shared a video of a room tour showing some new ways that I have organized my supplies. And in Dreamland, when I have a proper dedicated studio space, not just a corner in my bedroom, my dream would be to really deck it out with wooden shelves and drawers and boxes and letter holders and all sorts of trinket dishes and things that all go together, that are all beautiful, things that I love, that are also functional. So yeah, having a look around all the different areas of this shop. It's quite a large shop with many different areas, so it's really fun to poke around in all the nooks and crannies and just see what's around. And even when I'm filming this, I kind of see things that I didn't see in person because I can see more of the detail. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video. And let me know what your favorite thing was at this shop, or what are the things that you like looking for when you go thrifting. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who are supporting me in May. I could not do this without you. So thank you so much for believing in what I do and for all your amazing support and encouragement and kindness. I so appreciate it. If you'd like to become a patron, that's where you get access to all my extra videos, behind the scenes looks, videos of my face where I chat to you, and the journal making series from start to finish each month. If you're a Ruby patron or higher, you also get access to every digital kit in my Etsy and new ones each month. And some of the higher tiers, you get mail sent to you, perhaps a journal or a mystery pack or a paper pack or ephemera pack or a printable pack. So if any of that interests you, feel free to check out my Patreon. The link is down below. If you'd like to become a member as well, a YouTube member, you can do that for $1 a month, and that just supports my channel.